What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Working DJ podcast. I'm your host, DJ SMS. I got today my homeboy with me all the way from the high desert.
Yes, sir.
Reload is in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, guys?
Let's get straight into it. Reload, introduce yourself. Let's start off. How'd you get into DJing?
Okay, so back when I was young, my family, being from a Hispanic culture, we party. You know what I'm saying? So music has always been around. My mom, shout out to my mom and my aunt grew up in the 80s. So they grew up in that, that Aquanet type, you know what I mean? Music, 80s and funk music. And so music has always been around. A big influence that helped me out was my cousin, DJ Mike. He used to be, the main DJ for our family, you know what I'm saying? So any hall that we rented for, whether it be birthday, wedding anniversary, he was the guy. So being little, I would always just was so intrigued with the lighting and the music and how songs were blended into each other, and it just really like caught my eye. So every time we would have a party, I'd always be right there next to him and just looking over, and it sparked interest from there. And like I said, music has always been around. I liked it at an early age growing up, and now we're where we're at now. And so yeah, it's that's how basically the DJ portion sparked my interest.
Yeah.
So
are you originally in the high desert, or did you move to the high desert later?
No. So yeah, been born and raised for 27 years here in the high desert.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, this is home, and I'm proud of where I'm at, the high desert. I'm proud of, you know what I mean, of where I've been born and coming from. So
what's it like being a DJ in the high desert? I mean, you're kind of really far out from the main market of LA and OC.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
In between Vegas and some.
So
what's it like to be and let people know where's the high desert if they don't know what that is.
Yeah. So the high desert is basically, like you were saying, it's kind of about, I want to say like 2.5, maybe 2 hours, almost going to 3 hours away from Vegas, about 30 minutes from Barstow. So we're kind of like in the middle, I guess, from LA. So, being a DJ in the high desert is, it's a small market for sure. It's a small community. Being, like I said, born and raised here in the high desert, a lot of DJs know everybody knows everybody. And I mean, so from the 27 years of being here, I started in 2009 DJing back in high school, DJing house parties. You see DJs come and go, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I seen it all, as far as like, people sticking with it and just being a DJ in a high desert. It's a small market. We're very limited as far as venues to play for. We don't necessarily have clubs. It's more bar. We used to have a club. It used to be called Coconuts, and it got changed so many times, different names. Killings and shooting stuff happens, and it ruined it for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a small market. We have bars, and I had gotten lucky to play at a bar for 3 years. Shout out to Gators in Hesperia. That was my residency over there, with my cousin DJ Mike. And DJing in the high desert is totally different as far as music wise too. Like, you can't really get away with playing the EDM stuff, like like I like to play. You can, but it's just like you have the same crowd, and it's you already know what will work and what won't work, and so it's kind of tough in a way. So it's a small market. I can't really say. I mean, a lot of people don't really make it out of the high desert. I know the DJ Reflex is from Barstow. DJ Medina from Medina from DJ City. He's from Barstow.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a small market, bro. It's not really anything crazy, you know what I mean? Not like you guys, not like where you guys are from, you know what I mean?
Do you ever like just be like, fuck it, I'm just gonna travel back and forth, or like what is the process when you're trying to get bookings? Is it more of like I'm just gonna do private gigs, or?
So okay, so yeah, well, what I do is I do the private gig stuff as well. I own mobile entertainment, SoCal Entertainment. It's a mobile DJ business, and we do everything from weddings and birthdays, and we do backyards, and we do venue stuff, and we'll go anywhere. You know what I mean? It doesn't as long as they're willing to pay the gas and our time. You know what I'm saying, for the whole setup. We'll do that. That's what I do. Um, and yeah, so yeah, so we do.
Okay, so do you ever catch yourself going to Vegas or on a random trip just to DJ, or is it when you decide I'm gonna travel into venues outside of the high desert?
Oh, so that's what that yeah, that's what your question was. I forgot. So um as far as gigs, bro, to be honest with you, like down there, I am willing to travel, um but just the opportunities haven't really came my way. I think I really used being in quarantine the whole pandemic to my advantage. I'm just trying to push as much as I can to get, obviously stay relevant like everyone is, you know what I mean? Stay fresh, and I'm just trying to push. So I really haven't had any gigs down the hill, man. I mean, this is it. So I mean, just my local residency, my Saturdays, my private stuff, and I've just been trying to, blessings have been coming, thank God, as far as like being asked to be on radio mixes and stuff like that. So that's been really cool. I want to give a shout out to you, man, for me being on this podcast, and Demo as well. Shout out to Demo and Tism. Um, I feel honored, you know what I mean, for you to reach out to me, because you obviously, you know what I mean, seeing, I'm trying, bro. I'm trying to push, man. That's just my goal, is to get out there. You know what I mean? I'm willing to travel. You know what I mean? So
Once things opening up, are you finding yourself like, hey, I'm just gonna spend a weekend in like LA and OC and just bounce around? Like when it comes to networking, what's your
mhm.
main like plan of attack?
So, but before, so yeah, my main thing is what I want to do as soon as hopefully things get better, right? Is go out and just support. That's my biggest thing. Even when we're playing here on Fridays, we would have people come out. Not come out. They wouldn't even come out, but they would come, and ask, "Hey, can I?" They never even came once to support. I'm a firm believer in the supporting. They never came out to support, and they're like, "Oh, can I drop a set?" It's like, you at least come and show your face. Show your face, show support, just be there. Spend money at the bar. When you're spending money at the bar, and you're helping, you're helping the business, and you're helping us out too. Then we'll talk. But if you never came, you know what I mean? So my plan was before COVID was I was gonna go and support. I wanted to go. We were talking Oh So Mighty. Have you heard of DJ Oh So Mighty?
Ooh, that's my
At
boy.
Deep, yeah, Deep at DB Lounge. I was gonna make plans to go out there, and just let my face be shown, and introduce myself. And so that's my plan after, as soon as things get better, is making myself more out there, because um like I said, I'm a big fan of support, so I feel like that's going to be my plan as far as that. So, and just networking, like I've just been trying to network as much as possible, you know what I mean? So
How's Twitch treating you so far?
Twitch is dope. It's honestly beyond something that I'd ever imagined. That platform is so awesome. I started late, so I started in December. I finally pulled the trigger as far as going full on it, because I was debating for a while, like, yeah, I want to do it, and I just procrastinated, and I never really got more information. Now I reached out to shout out to DJ Rec One, Concrete. They helped me out a lot, and they answered a lot of questions. And since then, since December, since I started, um, I've been making money, so that's pretty good. I got my second payout. I've been able to and connect with a lot of other DJs like yourself, of course. Um, a lot of DJs that I've never even would have thought that I would be possible to reach out to. So that's a good side. And and just being able to play what we want to play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the dope part.
Do you find yourself falling in love with like how long it takes to stream an actual stream, like 3-4 hours?
What do you mean? Like, what do you mean as far as like?
I'm sorry. Let me make that so better. Is it? Do you find it harder to stream for 3 or 4 hours versus doing a normal 1 to 2 hours?
Yes, I do. Yes, it's crazy because we'll be at the club. I think it's just because of the how do you say, the adrenaline? Like for me, like I'll be DJing on Twitch and I have a lot of energy. That's just how I am. Like I put like my energy into my sets. I move a lot. I'll be DJ for an hour and I'm already tired, bro. Yeah. So I'm like, I think the most I've ever done was 2 hours. Yeah. No, I haven't gone over. And I give big credit to people that do those 24-hour streams. That's insane. That's a commitment for sure. That's dedication.
Nice. I try to stick to like 2 hours. I've actually cut back on streaming just because in November and December I was going so hard on streaming. I wanted to kind of give myself a break in January.
Yeah.
And, I've just been focusing on making edits and stuff like that and trying to.
Yeah, bro. I seen that you're making those edit packs and that's super dope, bro. Like I wish that's been my biggest thing. I wish that I can get into editing and stuff like that. And I know how to use Photoshop. That's a plus, and that was a plus with Twitch too. It's a real plus. You know what I mean? Like I need an edit done or something like that, and I just do it real quick. So, but yeah, but no, Twitch is doing good. And I'm gonna continue to do it. I know there's been a lot of talks as far as other DJs. What are they gonna do as soon as stuff gets better? Excuse me. And I think I'm gonna continue to do it, man. I owe it to my streamers, the people that are watching me. I have my faithfuls, and they went even as far as I'm gonna have a baby. Shout out to my son Julian, he's on the way. I'm gonna have a baby, and there was, people on there that, reached out and sent me a gift. You know what I mean? What's your address? We would like to send you guys a gift for the baby shower. So it's like, like things like that. It's like, like I can't just stop. You know what I mean? Just because, things are getting better. I owe it, and at that point, I owe it to them. You know what I'm saying? So,
so you're finding your community basically on Twitch. You're
yeah. I mean, it all helped out with raids and stuff like that from the homies, of course. You know what I mean? But I just I really took Rec 1 and Concrete's advice as far as like, don't worry about who's watching, who's in the room. Just keep doing, just keep playing. The viewers are gonna come, and I mean, if they like you, they like you. My biggest thing was too, like, I'm very self-conscious about myself, and I just thought, I mean, if they like it, they like it. If not, there's another stream to watch. It's a preference.
Thinking that Twitch is getting saturated with all the DJs that's coming on, or do
I don't really feel that way. And maybe that's just because I've started only in December, but I like to see, especially the DJs I know personally in the High Desert, because it is a small community. I would like to see more DJs cop on Twitch. I just think it's a great platform. It's good. My door is always open. You know what I mean? As far as like, I always tell guys like that are interested in it, like, hey, how do I get started and this and that? I'm like, hit me up, man. I mean, as long as you got a second laptop and you're willing to spend a little bit of money on a webcam and a little mixer for your audio, and you're good. I don't feel that way. I mean, I noticed there's a lot of DJs on there, but I think that's good. I think that's good. That's in my opinion.
People really think it's expensive to start, and it's really not. If you have like a basic laptop, a secondary laptop with a webcam, you can just and go off.
Yeah, that too.
So it doesn't take a lot to actually get started on Twitch. I think that kind of I think that's just the DJs, like obviously seeing other DJs produce their content. Right. They want to make sure when they drop their content, they're up to date, just like the other DJs as well. So,
that's true. That's true.
Who are some like role players in the High Desert with you out there? It's you. Is 100 out there too?
Yeah. DJ 100's out here. My cousin DJ Mike, he's been featured on Club Killers, so he's doing his thing. He's basically my role model. I mean, I know it's family and all that, but he has taught me a lot as far as knowledge and, you know what I mean, and the do's and don'ts. And I just sit back and doing this for, 11 years now, I really, sat back and took everything and soaked it all in. You know what I mean? I just didn't. It was, so yeah, there's my cousin DJ Mike. There's 100. DJ Slick Boogie, DJ Toro's out here. I'm pretty sure you heard of Toro. No, he's in he's in a desert too, but he's in Palmdale. He's in Palmdale, Lancaster.
Yeah, he's in the opposite side. Okay.
Yeah. So that's like that's probably like 45 minutes away. Okay. Oh, yeah. So yeah, man.
Do you guys ever think about just starting your own kind of like high desert movement?
There's been talks of DJs trying to do that. I respect that, but I just I kind of like just being solo on my own. Not that there's anything wrong with individuals to do make a group like that, but I just feel like I just want to be my own person, but I still support everybody. Right? That's my biggest thing. I like to see people grow. I like to help out others, and there's been talks about it, like starting the movement and stuff like that, getting together and helping each other out. You know what I mean? So yeah.
That's what's up. So you were recently featured on, if I'm not mistaken, FAED University.
Correct. Yeah.
How did that come about? What was that like? Tell us about it.
Yeah. So last year during quarantine, Headlining Music Club was running a contest. Mm-hmm. So it was a 30-minute mix. You make your mix, submit a track list, and submit it. And then I was hoping that I would, hopefully they like it and they pick it up. And so they ended up picking it up along with me and another DJ. Sorry, I don't mean no disrespect. I don't remember his name, but we were both featured on that mix. So that was a real surprise. I didn't know that I was going to be featured on it until that day of. I was actually at work. I was working on another shift, and I get a text message from my cousin, and he was like, "Hey, bro, you made it." And I'm like, "What? What do you mean?" Like, he's like, "Yeah, you're on right now. You're on FAED. You made it. Your guest mix made it." I'm like, "Oh, damn!" So that was really cool. So that was just like I was sharing the show with somebody else, and so that was a real blessing, bro. Like that was awesome. And then so recently I reached out to Eric Deluxe. I messaged him on Instagram. I was, "Hey man, I was just wondering if I'd be able to be featured again." He was like, "Send me a 30-minute mix." I said, "Okay, cool." So as soon as I got the news to do it, to go ahead, I did it. And I once again, I hope, hopefully they like it, you know what I mean? And it came up, and I found out that I was this is the second time, they never told me prior that I was gonna, that I was gonna be on.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like an anticipation waiting type thing. And then I tuned into his Twitch stream, and I checked in. He's like, "Oh yeah, make sure you guys give a shout out to Reload. He's gonna be on on FAED University tomorrow." And I couldn't really hear it, and then I thought I did. I'm like, "Oh dang, like did he really just say that?" Like, and so the next following day, I got the the flyer and all that, and I was featured on there, and I was featured basically on my own as a guest.
Nice.
So yeah, that was pretty cool. That it's a blessing, man, and I'm grateful for that opportunity, 100%.
What are some things you also want to kind of get under your belt as a DJ?
I would definitely, like I said, be able to branch out to different avenues as far as getting out of the high desert, getting my name out there to other venues. That's my goal right now, because that's something I'm not doing. I mean, I know it kind of sounds silly. It's his only goal, but I feel like if I make that, if I can get to that point, I feel like then other opportunities that I can't even dream of right now or think of that would come will happen. So just right now for myself is to be able to network with more people, work with a lot more people, and be able to play at other venues is what I would like to do. Just basically get out of the desert, man. And I'm willing to travel too, man. So, it's not like it's What's that?
Since you're halfway to Vegas, just make it to Vegas.
Yeah, and and everyone's goal, right, is my biggest goal would be to open up for Eric Deluxe and Five at a Vegas club. That's my main goal. I think that's my ultimate goal. That's my goal.
Do you see any kind of like any more radio features in the possible future? Like, is there any stations you might want to audition for?
I haven't thought about it, to be honest with you. Right now I'm doing a lot of features for like streaming radio, like so Hits 101. Shout out to Hits 101. I have something coming up. It's called Fiesta Friday on Friday. The platform mix on Sunday, the 21st. That's going to be coming out. As far as like radio though, like on like in your car type airways, is that what you're talking about?
Type of radio. I don't know. I think kind of the next kind of big thing is the streaming radio.
Right. I think my next radio show that I would like to be on would be Globalization, People's Globalization on Sirius. Yeah, that's my next goal. So hopefully, yeah, we'll see.
Pinnacle. That's everybody's goal. No, that's my goal.
Yeah.
Been there for years. It's hard, But
yeah.
Keep working, my guy.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
Let's talk music for a minute.
Okay.
What are your favorite tracks you're playing right now in your streams and your mixes? What are some of your favorite tracks?
My favorite tracks right now is a lot of the what do you call it? I like to play a lot of Jersey club stuff, some EDM stuff. I've been playing nothing but like EDM, to be honest with you. That's my, like I said, that's like my go-to. That's what I like. That's what I enjoy to play. There's shout out to there's a bunch of music pools out there that are still coming out with fire edits. You know what I mean? I like to play. I like I said, the funk and the old school stuff. That new Fat Joe track is pretty dope though. It's pretty fire.
The Joe record is hot.
Yeah. So, but shout out to all the music pools though too. Club Killers and HMC, DJ City, still keeping it fresh. I feel like I said, going back to like the streaming and stuff like that, it's nice to play a lot of music that we know that we can't get away with at a club or a bar. You know what I mean?
I agree.
So
do you think it's going to be difficult making that transition back to playing kind of what everyone wants to?
It is. It really is. Yeah, I'm glad you felt that, like you touched on it. It was because when I played, because I'm playing at a new venue now in Victorville. It's called Cosmos. For a few Fridays, myself and DJ Moore. When I played last Friday, it was really hard to get back into the groove, because with that mindset, you're so used to, it's just how do you say it? So routine. You know what I mean? Like, okay, this is gonna work, that's gonna work, this is gonna work, and you're already, you're in the zone. So it was kind of hard for me, because when I was gonna play, I wanted to go like to a Twitch crate that I had, that I know that I always go to. I'm like, no, I can't do that. So yeah, it is hard. It's hard to transition back to what they want to hear. You know what I mean? Back to catering to the crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, cool.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure. I'm glad we were able to connect.
Yeah, bro. Thank you so much.
Okay, man.
I appreciate you.
We met through Twitch, actually, right? Was it Twitch or?
Yeah. Well, I followed. I was following you already on Instagram, okay. And then we kind of, I guess, got more connected through Twitch, because you gave me the opportunity to be on a raid, the Thursday raid trains. So I want to give you another shout out for that, bro, and thank you for seeing something in me to be able to reach out and take this time to do the podcast with me. I mean, you could have picked anybody else, but I'm really humbled and I'm grateful for the opportunity, bro. Hopefully we can meet though after everything
in person.
Yeah, not this virtual, the new normal type thing. I want to get to the real normal.
When I get some venues up and running, hopefully soon, man, you can come back down and drop a set anytime in my studio.
Yeah, that'd be dope, bro. I'd love that.
Let's do it, man.
Yes, sir.
Let people know where they can follow you at, social media, websites, all that.
Yeah, so you can follow me on my Instagram at DJ__reload. I know it's a little difficult. And then Twitch on my Twitch, I stream from Tuesday. I stream on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays at 6 p.m. PST. And that's twitch.tv/DJ Reload. You can find me on Mixcloud at mixcloud.com/DJ Reload with 2 D's at the end. If people have my name, man, I don't know what's going on. It's weird. Yeah. So yeah, follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/DJ Reload, Instagram, DJ Reload__reload. And then my mixes are on mixcloud.com/DJ Reload with 2 D's at the end. That's where you could find me on my socials.
Dope. As always, you can follow me at It's DJ SMS across all social media platforms. As well, you can find me on Twitch at It's DJ SMS. Make sure you follow the Working DJ Podcast on Instagram, Facebook at the Working DJ Podcast, and on Twitter. We're coming back, man. This is probably gonna be our first episode of our season 2.
Nice. I'm glad to be the first guest.
You're the first guest, man. I got some great guests lined up, so I'm glad you
nice
on this time. All the links will be down below. Make sure you guys like and subscribe on our YouTube page as well. Until then, guys, I'll see you next time. Peace.
And peace out, guys. Thank you.